Healthy Lifestyle Crib presents How to Fall Asleep Quickly After Waking Up at Night. You get to bed early so that you may get a full night's sleep and feel revitalized and ready to take on the day. You get into a nice, deep slumber without any trouble, but then, your body awakens around 3 o'clock in the morning. It's morning, and you've tried to go back to sleep but you just can't. Okay, I hope this aids you. Relax your muscles with some light stretching. Get your legs as straight as you can and squeeze them together. Hold this stance for 10 seconds before releasing and returning to a regular standing position. Ideally, you should do this routine 3 to 5 times. Please put down the phone. The blue-tinted light from the screen prevents the body from producing melatonin. Fatigue and the desire to sleep set in because of this hormone. You won't feel tired because of the absence of blue light, thus you won't be able to sleep for very long. It's preferable to read a paper book. Avoid using the phone in the hour leading up to bedtime. The combination of the hot shower and the cold water will put you back to sleep. Overheating is a common cause of you waking up. Reduce the heat by rinsing with cool water. Your thoughts will become less cloudy, and your body will be ready for bed. Without any negative effects, lavender tea or essential oil can help you get a better night's rest. There is even the option of purchasing a lavender plant and keeping it in your bedroom to ensure that the soothing scent is constantly present. Getting out of bed and doing something soothing is a terrific alternative if you're having trouble falling asleep. Get out of bed and go do something else. Enjoy some quiet time with a book or some music. A little mental exercise can set you on the path to peace and tranquility. Don't worry about the time, either. The realization that your alarm will go off in 3 hours is enough to make anyone grumpy. Anxiety and stress can be alleviated with the 4-7-8 method of breathing. There is no set time limit on this action on your part. Put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Make a whistling sound as you let your breath out through your mouth. Put your hands over your nose and mouth, and take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Don't breathe for a whole 7 seconds. For the duration of 8 seconds, a full exhalation should be made through an open mouth. Don't let go of the tongue being held against the upper teeth. It's recommended that you perform the workout 3 to 5 times. Nap for no more than 30 minutes and make sure it's early in the day. Napping throughout the day can make it more difficult to fall asleep at night. If you use this little cat nap well, it can keep you attentive all day. But if you napping after lunch becomes a habit, you may find it difficult to fall asleep at night. Start recording your thoughts in a diary about 5 minutes before you plan to turn in for the night. Your mind will be cleared of a million distractions. Record all the good things that happened today and how you feel right now. This technique eliminates stressful ideas and restores mental peace. An unusual yet effective method for sleeping is to force oneself to remain awake for as long as possible. Consider how you don't want to go to sleep. Be mentally alert at all times. Let's say you decide to go for a run or go to the gym. To one's surprise, it aids in a speedy onset of sleep. A purple dog immediately comes to mind when someone urges you not to think about it. There is a parallel in how this method functions. Visualizing a relaxing scene can help you nod off as well. That's not a technique for tallying sheep. You should visualize motion, but the actions you anticipate should be boring. An elephant taking a dip in the river is one such scene, while a train rolling across a verdant field is another. Imitating noises can help you concentrate. It may be the dripping of raindrops or the crackling of a fire. It may be hard to keep your mind on the picture, but after about 5 minutes, you'll feel the moving image carrying you away to the land of dreams. In just 10 seconds, you'll be sound asleep thanks to this approach. But first, please squander 2 minutes on this. The final 10 seconds of each will be enough to put you to sleep. Put your jaw, eyes, lips, and brows at ease. Put your arms at your sides and let your shoulders drop to unload stress. Release your breath slowly and deeply to unwind your chest muscles. Undo the tension in your lower limbs. In order to get some peace and quiet in your head, just think anything relaxing for 10 seconds. I don't care if it's a lake or a forest. If it doesn't work, repeat the phrase, "don't think," for 10 seconds straight. Getting to sleep should be less of a struggle after this. It may not work immediately the first time, but with consistent practice, you may induce a dream using this method while in any posture, including sitting, within a few weeks. However, quality sleep is not always achievable. Even if you haven't had enough sleep, there are strategies to improve your morning mood and wake up at the first alarm. Familiarize yourself with waking up at the first alarm. To wake up in under 2 minutes, set the alarm before bedtime. Put your head on the pillow, set the alarm for 120 seconds, and then open your eyes. Do this routine a few times. As such, this is a method for conditioning oneself to physically and mentally rise at the first bell. When your alarm goes off in the morning, you'll have a much easier time getting out of bed because you'll recall the exercises you did the night before. Since your brain may subconsciously replicate your actions from a previous experience, this technique is quite useful. It's no secret that natural light can be a wonderful alarm clock. You can wake up with the sun's first rays if you don't shut the curtains before bed. However, you shouldn't do this in the summer because the early sunrise will keep you from getting enough rest. You should spend a moment after waking up to peek out the window and enjoy the morning breeze. If you want to swiftly shake your sluggish brain into action, try doing something out of the ordinary. The next time you wake up and reach for your phone, try not to. The next time you're bored in bed, get up and dance or shout out the titles of the past 3 movies you saw. It's time to put your mind and body to use. If you tend to nod off on the commute to the office, try taking a different route, or better yet, asking a complete stranger for the time. Leaving your safe space will be just the pick-me-up you need. You may get smart alarm clocks that will wake you up when you're still in the REM phase of sleep. If you've been asleep for 8 hours, it might be incredibly challenging to wake up if you're in a deep slumber. A smart alarm clock monitors your sleeping patterns and awakens you just as you begin to move around in bed during the REM phase of sleep. The alarm will go off between 6 and 7 a.m. if you need to be up at 7 a.m., depending on how much you toss and turn in bed. Transfer the telephone to an opposite wall. You'll have to get up and walk to the alarm clock if you want to turn it off in the morning. As soon as you get up out of bed, it's extremely harder to get back to sleep. Maintaining a regular wake-up time is essential. Sorry, but no weekend or holiday discounts are available. Your body will function better on a regular sleep schedule. It's preferable to get up at your regular hour and then take a sleep in the afternoon, even if you go to bed late. You won't need an alarm clock after your body adjusts to waking up at the same time every day. Humans have been retiring to bed around dusk for eons. Moreover, our bodies keep this practice alive no matter how we choose to live our lives. The biological clock suggests that the best time to sleep is 90 minutes before midnight. That's why turning in at this hour is crucial. It's certain that you'll have a hard time waking up in the morning if you go to bed late worrying about it. Think happy thoughts as you try to nod off. Say to yourself, the following 4 hours will help you gain strength and obtain a fantastic night's sleep, even if you go to bed at 3 a.m. and you have to get up at 7. If you can convince yourself that you will be bursting with vitality upon awakening, the morning will be much more manageable. Have a good night.